Welcome to my house, Frumpy Buckle. You're fishing with Uncle Buck, and we're here at the bait shop tonight. Got a lot to talk about. Been down there at Maku-Maku for, let me turn that desktop audio down a little bit. There we go. I've been down at Maku-Maku for the last couple of days. Fishkin, trying to get these spots down so I could do a good tour video for you guys and let you know exactly where I have found where the good fishkin's at. So there's a lot of good fishing down there, actually, fellas. A lot of good fishing. The bite's a little bit weird down there for me for the first 7 days. I like to fish 7 days because I get a chance to get through all the cycles, the ups and downs of different days. Or it doesn't rain there much. I don't think I've seen a drop of rain in 7 days. So it stays pretty much 73, 84 and sunny. The bite does change quite a bit in the evenings, though. I've noticed that quite a bit. So I kind of go after the catfish at night. But it's a little stranger there. The catfish don't bite exactly like you would think them. You would expect them to hit a lot harder in the evenings than they do in the daytime, and they hit a little bit more often, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. You got to get them catfish in the deep holes over there. And speaking of deep holes, there's some deep water on this lake. I hope you got a chance to check out my deep tips and tricks on deep water fishing, because you really need to apply that when you're fishing this waterway. There's some vegetation here and there. I think it's pronounced picas, P-I-C-H-I-A, picas, that grow there. But you can fish right through them. Now, that's something, don't be afraid of them like at the other places where we get snagged up a lot. If we get into the lily pads and that kind of shit, you don't have to worry about that here. You can drag a walker right through them. Hardly get snagged up at all. Now, you will, on occasion, you'll pull up some of that surface foliage, but you can fish it. You drop a float rod right down in the middle of there, not a problem. Check your Xbox messages, Mike. I don't do Xbox, so I don't know how to do that. I guess it's because I have PC. I also probably have Xbox messages somehow. I'll have to learn how to do that. I don't know. I don't quite know how to do that yet, but we'll work on it. We'll definitely work on it. So I want to talk about a couple of things here while in the show tonight. We're going to talk about exploration 1 and 2 down there, the baits that you need. Now, I went down there. Of course, you know me, my bait line. I take a lot of baits. Let's jump over there real quick. We'll take a look at that while we're talking. Let's look at the inventory. I'm still down there, by the way, guys. So if we need to jump over to the lake for anything while I'm here, we will. All right, let's get a rod on here that we can put bait on. Now, these Araku. Now, I don't know if they're pronounced Araku or Araku. Anyway, the Araku minnow. Very good bait down there. You're going to need, that's one of my go-to baits if you look on my lake guides over there that I'm building for all these waterways. This is one of the go-to. Now, I also took some banded Araku minnows, and I've been fishing just the last couple of hours before the show started, and I threw some of them on there. Now, I don't even know if they sell them in the shop here or not. Let's go to Baits and Fresh Baits while we're here. Do they sell the banded? I think it's above. No. All right, so anyway, here's the bait shop, guys, while we're there. Everything Maku-Maku for the shop. What better way to get this? Huh? Here's your bait shop down there. This is what you get. So you got small cuts, some blood, some large minnows, meat, some chicken, fresh one, accurate. And that's it for the fresh water. So let's take a look at all baits. What do we got? So we got some dark slide larva, some Maku-Maku. And there's the Araku minnow comes in. Now, level 59, you can pick them up, but you can't get the banded here. All right. Well, I took some banded with me, and I've been catching some of the arapaima and on these banded. Now, for mission 1, a definite must is the crickets. Crickets and Dobson fly larva. That's all you need to get you completely through the first 2 explorations. That's the bait. Now, the weapons that you need. Here's what I recommend. This is what I brought with me. And they definitely have done the job. So, we've got the OmniFloat 14, 10. Now, this came in a DLC pack, and it comes with the InspireCast 3000 SE, and that's a 6.4 pound motor on that guy. You can build a stronger one with the 7.5 OmniFloat 7.5 that you get. Now, this just has a little bit more durability than the one we can get in the shop. But I would definitely put on the Crucian Hunter 3500 because that gives you a 7 pound. That gives you a 7 pound reel and a 7.5 pound. So you get a little stronger weapon. But this is quick and easy. I don't have to go through all my weapons and build this. I just grab a template and throw it in, and he's there. Now, definitely I would bring a flipping stick. Bring a 13 pound telescopic. Whatever you may have up there at the 13 pound range, bring that. This is a great weapon for this waterway. These short guys, because some of these fish, the piranhas and the flagtail Prococtodus, and some of the bricons, this is a great pull for them. You get good XP, and it's strong enough to handle these guys and the fight that they have. So I'd highly recommend bringing yourself a telly. All right, the other one I brought is just basically a spinning rod, 46 pound spinning rod. It's okay. It's probably a little bit heavier. You could get away and get a little more XP if you brought something possibly in a 20 pound range for a spinning rod. But I didn't know what I was getting in. You know, I brought this with me and it's doing the job. Now, here's something let's talk about right here. Buzz bait with a rattlesnake worm on him. Killing him. Now, I got to give credit to, I was fishing with a guy on day 6 here. Guys, okay, that didn't work. Where am I at? Is it me? I don't know. It's not working. All right, my buttons are screwed up. I ran into this guy. His handle was something spider. I called him Spidey. I was fishing for some of the panfish, and I was looking, you know, I was grabbing unis, and I'll show you where I found me a hole down there, and I was just grabbing unis and trophies, one after another. Hardly anything in between but that. Well, he's on the lake grabbing unis and trophies, Biara and Piaras. So I got to chatting with the guy, and we talked for a while, and he was killing them with this buzzbait right here, a buzzbait with a rattlesnake worm on him. And I loaded that up right before here, and I fished for about 40 minutes with it. And the arapaimas were hitting this just left almost every cast. Bang, bang, bang. I was hitting on arapaimas. Now, I wasn't fishing in a spot where I fished for the Piaras and the Biara. But I was where I was at. I was looking for some bigger arapaima right before I left. I was catching a lot of 60-pounders, young arapaimas. I wasn't catching any unis or trophies. So I was actually hunting trophies. And so I happened to be in that area, and I just threw this rig together and started throwing it around, and it was snapping some action. So I'm still there. I'm going to use this a lot. I'm going to go back because I got all the missions completed now. I'm working on the monster mission to get the bait or whatever we get to go hunt this. It's a fish hook, I think. Let me check my note here. Yeah, the fish hook. You need 10 trophy or uni combined Pyaras, and you need 5 unique Pyaras. So that in itself is a lot. So I think I got 6 and 3 or something like that, 6 and 2. Anyway, this is a great bait for that. Great bait. So I'm going to go back there and start hitting that. So what else did we bring here? I brought a spinning rod with a little heavier spinning rod. This is the river spear with the ultimate roller on it. Now this is one of my, that's just sweet. I'm going to have to update my best sticks in the game for this level. I think this is level 51 through 59 because this pole came out since I did my sticks videos. But this guy is awesome. This is a 57-pound pole, but it runs lightweight gear. 7/64 to ½ ounce. Is that the biggest you can put on there? Which is kind of sweet because it dances a lot. It's very, it's a light powered rod but heavy. It handles. So it ranks up there. It's worth mentioning. If you can get your hands on this weapon, this is a good one. So what else did we bring? We bought the brought Her Majesty. So we got a max rod there. Then we brought him along, and then brought my heavy chaser with me. So we got a bottom rod, and then I brought one more bottom rod, a little heavier one, a cazador. So those are the weapons that I brought with me, fellas. That's the sticks that we brought down here, and we didn't do too bad of a job, actually. I wonder if I have anything in my fish keeper. Oh, I got a couple of here from today. A little bit of weight. But there's the buzz baits there. The Arapaima, nailed him on that, and then there's the Banded Arca, and there's the other buzz bait. Now, unique Bricon on that buzz bait. I hit him up. That was the first fish that actually hit it. But it's not doing bad between those two baits I just talked about. That's actually what's filled between the Banded Raku and that buzz bait. That's put those 15 fish in the sack. So, pretty good thing to have. All right, let's get back here now. I don't know why, when I went over to the live there, that it wasn't putting my finger. I guess I must have messed something up. I've been working on my OBS here. They took away my countdown timer last week because I had some bogus website supplying it, and I guess they flew the coop. So, I was working on a new one, and I must have messed something up in there. Oh, well. Well, let's take a look at the next thing on the list here. So we talked about all of our sticks. Where are we at? Oh, good. We got plenty of time. Debbie Reeves, does Fishing Planet offer any Black Friday deals? Yes, absolutely they do. Weedy Mouse, they certainly do. And one, let's talk about that while even though I'm here. Let's see their deals. This 300 Bitcoins. I think the Black Friday deal is gone because today's Sunday. We missed them. We missed the Black Friday deals, but they had a great, and they do them every year. One thing that you can get on a Black Friday, every Black Friday, is the yearly premium goes on sale every year at Black Friday. So if you're thinking about purchasing that to get yourself a premium account for, I think it's 360 days, not 365, but there, it's damn near a year. So you get a year, and they give you a good deal on that on Black Friday. That's a good time to get that one there. All right. Let's talk about, Frumpy Buckle has got a new email. Let's take a look at that. Where is it? Frumpy Buckle email. There we go. You can check out down below. And that would be Frumpy Buckle at Proton Mail, Proton Mail.com. A little ticker at the bottom there. You can get a hold of me anytime. Send me an email. You want to get a hold of my light guide. I know, Mike. I know you do, Mike. So why don't you send me an email. Give me a request for that guy there, and I'll be able to reply right back at you, and I'll set you up with an attachment, and you can get your hands on that light guide that I got. Now I'm in the process of shortening it up So it's not all one document that has every single lake in it. I'm trying to chop them up and add a little bit of graphics to them and add some pictures of the fishes and have one of these for each of the waterways. I have Lone Star Lake completed already. I think it looks pretty good, so I don't want to put them all out one at a time. I'm going to wait till I get them all out, get them all done, and then I'm just going to put them out there so we can get a hold of them. So that be the new email address. Now, let's talk about the Bayara down there. All right, because that's something that you got to catch a lot of them after you do your fish missions and you get through the 3. I think what it is there altogether. We've got exploration 1, 2, the trial mission where you go after the Bayara. The Bayara is actually in exploration number 2. But he happens to be one of the fish that you have to catch 10 of, either a uni or a trophy, something combined. But you need 10 of those guys to get this fish hook bait. So I have found, other than this new buzz bait that Spidey just turned me on to on day 6, I have had the best luck with a walker floating. You know, just work a walker on the surface, and they hit the crap out of that thing. Now, if you're going to fish for them with a float rod, they got teeth. Okay. Now, you don't have to have a leader if you're fishing for them with a walker, because they normally, now I haven't had one bite it off yet. It's probably safer, again, but this is buck, I'm buck, and I don't like the way a lure works in the water when it's attached to a leader. I like it naturally attached to my line, and I can work it better. And that's just something I do in real life, so that trait carries on to me in this game. It's just something I will not do. I won't put a leader. I don't even do it for pike. Not when I'm with a lure. But now if I'm float fishing, these guys with live bait, now they're going to, normally if you're using a walker, they're going to hit that walker, you're going to catch them in the ass end with them treble hooks. And you'll usually lip them. Most of the time, I very rarely have ever caught a big game fish like that where I haven't caught them in the lip. Because they like to grab it and run. Now, if you're fishing with too small of a bait, then you could be in trouble there, because they'll engulf the entire. You know, if you get a monster, he's going to take the whole damn thing, and at that point, the teeth on the side are going to cut your line. So, I would recommend that you definitely, if you're going to do float fishing with bait for these Bayaras and Pyars, you definitely do not want to do it without titanium leader on it. So, we're going to definitely talk about that. Now, as far as hook sizes go, I only fish with barbless, so that's a given. When I give you a hook size, you can just assume that it's barbless that I fish with, because that's what I fish with. 2-aught. 2-aught works perfectly for both of them. 2-aught, if you try to get into the 1-aught, you're going to just, the piranhas are going to eat you alive. That's bad enough at 2 and 3-aught that you still have to deal with the trophy piranhas, and there's a lot of them everywhere. I mean, trophies, piranhas all over the place. They're like bluegill in this waterway. The piranha are like bluegill. So I would definitely go with a 2 or even 3. You could go up to 3-aught and be comfortable, and that'll eliminate a little more of the piranha for you. But I like the 2-aught because it keeps the bite a little more steady, and so I was having good luck with that. Let's see. What else did I have down for my notes here for Maku-Maku? Let's take a look at some of the spots while we're here, guys. Normally, I only save this for the tour video, but since we're all here, I just sent you an email. Thanks, Mike. I'll get to it as soon as the show's over, buddy. I'll take care of that. All right. Am I looking in the right camera? I don't have that camera on for them. That's one for Mike. All right. Let's jump down here, guys, to... Oh, I got you live? No, let's go live. There we are. I don't know why. It doesn't do me anymore. I don't know. I must have taken that key out of there. All right, let's go over here. We're going to go to Antarongo Village. We're going to jump over there, and I'm going to show you a couple spots. Come on, machine. Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much. Put that pole away, Buck. We're not fishing today, right now. All right. If we come down here. Now, this is where you spawn in at, and you come down. You got this little dock over here. See what we got over there, fellas? Very nice. There we go. Now, I've only been here, like I said, I fished here 7 days. Now, right out in front of us, trophy flag-tailed Procologonist, 24 inches down. You got, there's a uni flag-tailed, 23 inches down. There's a uni spotted, 23 inches down. Trophy red-bellied, 23. Trophy flag-tailed, 23. There's a trophy Dacunda, 23. And a trophy Bayara, 23. All these are 23 inches down. I call all these little panfish at 23 inches, so when it come time for me to catch a Bayara, I figured, well, he eats the spotted Araku, so he's going to be somewhere very close to where those are. So I put some bait on for him, which was actually a spotted Araku, I believe. Oh, no, he had a shiner on this one. I got him on a shiner. And nailed him there. And what else do we have out? Here's a trophy silver croaker out there. Now, this is a little deeper hole. I'll turn around and out there. And out here's where you're going to get your trophy flat whisker. There's a ripsaw. Oh, and another trophy ripsaw. So, these are the little guys right out there. There's the hole out there for the catfish. And that's right here. All right. Let's take a look over here. Boat dock. If you spawn in here, and yes, this is the village. Let's go down here. And we've got a few out through there. And we got a few over here. Over here are all these guys. Trophy Oscar, 10 inches. Another trophy Oscar. I just started putting down so I could remember how far down they were. When I first started fishing here, I wasn't doing that. So there's a uni flagtail. There's a trophy red belly and a trophy flagtail there. And if we look over to our right, there's a trophy bricon right out in front of us between the boats. Flag-tailed Prooch. There's the flat whisker. Ripsaw. Silver croaker. Silver croaker. Unique flat whisker and a trophy flat whisker. That's everything there. That's off of here. Now, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I did go over here. I'm sure I hit all of these. What do we have here? Unique silver croaker, 48 inches down, and a trophy silver at 48. Catfish. What are you going to run up with me? And a flat whisker catfish. You would think when you get to these waterways, most of the guys up here are level 50 or above, or if they got some kind of special deal they got here. And you would think that all the childish games would quit. But you know it doesn't. I was fishing here today in the back, in the lagoon, nice and quiet, minding my own business, and I had a guy had to actually come over there in his motorboat and run right over top of me. I just don't get it with people nowadays. He is so lucky that this is a game. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Well, guys, that's it for the 3 spawn-in spots. Now, since we have the map up here and we can't really get to this spot, I want to tell you about this spot right up here at the mouth of the river. Now, you can only go about up to this turn right here, and that's the end of the map. All right? You can fish this up through here, it's fine. So you come down to the mouth of the river, right in here. Now, you can get over here on your boat and get unleashed, and there's a little islet there that you can actually post up with a rod stand and get 4 or 5 poles out here. And this right here, there's a nice little tree sticking up out of the water with some of that water grass all around it. And right through here is where you're going to nail those big pyaras. Okay? And right in through here, when you start getting into the vegetation, is where you're going to grab the trophy and uni pyaras in this map up here. So if we go back, let's go back to fishkin and pull this map up and get this all the way down. And that would be this section right here, fellas, that I was just talking about. Now here's where, now this was a uni pyara on a walker. Another uni pyara on a walker. Where are you at? I'm gonna get your license. All right. Oh, it did it to me again. It left me right there where I'm at. All right. There we go. The uni power up, and then we got a trophy butterfly peacock in here, and there's another trophy power 30 inches down, flat whiskered cat, and your trophy arowanas are up in here at 30 inches. Most of these I caught all around 30 inches, 32 inches, and the same out here, the pyres, and this again was on a walker. Midday. I ain't catching a lot of these guys at night, to tell you the truth. I have not landed a lot of the pyres at night, mostly during the day is when I get them. All right, Mike, you sent me an email. Good deal, buddy. Not a problem. Well, we're getting down there we got about 2 minutes left. Let's see, what did I get through the baits? Yeah, so you take those baits, like I said, make sure you get yourself some crickets. Make sure you got crickets in the Dobson fly larva. You want to make sure you have a walker. I didn't catch a whole lot on the casting spoon, the red and white daredevil, to tell you the truth, and I throw them a lot. You know, I'll pick a hole, and you see the poles that I have. I'll start off with the small poles, see what I can grab in there, and then I work my way up with my baits, and that's all in every hole. Every hole. Oh, there's one other one I wanted to show you guys. I was saving this for the tour, but you know what? You guys came and watched my show. I want to give you this one too. All right, right here. Let's go in here. This is a spot you want to know about. This is in the back, fellas. There's a circle back there. Uni red-bellied. Uni flagtail. Trophy spotted. Uni. Trophy spotted. Uni Oscar. Trophy Oscar. Trophy spotted. Trophy spotted. Uni spotted. Trophy. Nothing but unis and trophies of every of the panfish that you need. One hole. Right there. Not a bad find there. All right. That brings us to a close. Did I talk about everything else? Oh, I've got 4 fish that I didn't get in this trip. What am I missing? I'm missing the trophy arapaima. the unique rip saw, the unique silver arowana, and the unique cerebrum. Cerebrum. I don't know how you pronounce that. Cerebrum. I don't know. Well, we got 4 more to get here, fellas. We're not done with this game yet. All right. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope some of this information, thank you for putting the depth because I have trouble with the leader length. Ah, cool. Well, that'll get you a lot, that leader length. You can miss fish by 8 inches if you're not in the right spot in the water column. You can be right on top of them, and you'll miss them. That's important. That's why I started recording it now, because I recorded in my notes, but when I'm doing these videos, it's hard. So this way, now when I come back to these things and we're talking about them, I always know exactly how deep they were, where I caught them. All right, guys. Hey, give me a thumbs up if you got anything out of this at all. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. Follow me on Facebook. I had it all wrong on my thing here. I guess it's you have to follow me on Facebook. It's Frumpy Buckle 107. It's not just Frumpy Buckle like it is on YouTube. So, Frumpy Buckle 107, I want to thank you very much for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers for subscribing. It means a lot to me. So thanks a lot. Mike, I'll get you that stuff when I'm done here tonight. You have a good week. I hope you get down there in Maku-Maku and you slay him, buddy. All right. Remember, never ever give up the fight. We'll see you later.